guys, it's Megan, and as you can hear, it is raining up a storm here in Pennsylvania today. Oh my goodness, I just went to Starbucks because I had a free drink. So I got my Cascara cold brew again. I got a venti because it was free, obviously. Even for this cold brew, they have Trenta, which is like the biggest size you can get. And I was like tempted to get it since it was my free drink, and some may say I should have done it, but I always feel like when I get a drink that ginormous, one, I never finish it, and two, I feel like the ratio of like the syrups and even the ice and stuff like isn't the same. I don't know, I just don't need that much of coffee or anything like that. So I'm very excited to have this. I got it with, oh my god, it is really coming down. I hope you can hear me. But I got this drink with the nitro cold brew earlier this week during happy hour, and it was like just a bad day or something. Like they did not make it right at all. It was like black coffee, like how this, you can see it's like the foam is like making the coffee more like creamy. The nitro was just like pure like black coffee, like no cream was in it. So anyway, I thought I would go back to my tried and true, just the iced cold brew. I think I prefer that because I really love ice in my drinks, and nitro doesn't come with ice. So anyway, it is Saturday and I have no plans. I can do whatever I want. My parents are going into New York City to see Billy Joel tonight, and I am just like so excited for tonight and like today, just because like I feel like I never have just like full days where I'm not like, okay, you have to do this, this, and this. And since it's raining, a lot of the things that I want to do this weekend, like errands wise, I'm gonna do tomorrow because it's supposed to be really nice and sunny, which I'm excited about. So everything can be pushed off to tomorrow. That's like running out and about. But today I'm thinking of, I don't know if I want to start a new book because there are a lot of movies that are on my list to watch that I got at on Fandango Now last weekend when they did like a 99-cent rental sale. So I think I'm going to watch maybe one or two or more of those. Ones that my parents like don't really care about seeing, because this week we watched Rocket Man that we rented and it was wonderful. It was heartbreaking, and my mom had really wanted to see it in theaters, but things just didn't work out. I feel like a lot of times when movies are in theaters, we really want to go see it, but it's just a lot of extra logistics, and there's only certain times of the movie, and we're always busy and not available at the same time as each other. So it just worked out really well to rent it at home, and we loved it. It was so like moving and so heartbreaking, and I'm really glad that my mom and I got to see Elton John in concert a few years ago. It was actually the first stop of his farewell tour, so that is just really special to us that we got to see him in concert at least once in our lifetime. And yeah, so we really enjoyed that one. And then last night I saw Little Women. You guys need to go see Little Women. I have not really heard a lot of people talk about it, but we had a work dinner this week. It was a crazy week at work. Like literally all of us yesterday on Friday, we were like, thank God this week from hell is over. Like it was the longest week. And yeah, so we had a work dinner, which made the week even longer because the work day was like 12 hours. But we were talking about like the Oscars and stuff, and one of our coworkers asked if we had seen Little Women, and me and my friend Jules were like both saying we hadn't seen it and that we wanted to see it, and we were like, okay, let's like go see it together. And so we saw it together last night, which was really fun and nice, and we just loved it. Like I probably read Little Women when I was really young, but I don't remember reading it. I don't remember the story of it, so maybe I didn't read it. And she said the same thing, like she probably read it but she doesn't remember it. And I feel embarrassed to say that because I feel like it's such an important like book and story to so many people. Like my mom is like I grew up like reading this over and over and over again. So I told my mom, like, when you want to see it, if you want to see it in theaters, let's see it together, because I cannot wait to see it again. Like, that's how much I loved it so much. And I really went in with like just like average expectations. I wasn't expecting like the world. I wasn't expecting it to be like my favorite movie or anything, but I was really touched by it, and it was so just amazing. And I hope that it gets more recognition. I hope Greta Gerwig keeps making these amazing films that show like a female story. And it was a really like meta type of movie and story, because it's about like how basically unimportant women's stories seem in society, and that they're not talked about and not like made into books and movies and stuff like that. So it was really powerful, some of the different like monologues that the characters would give, that even though this book and this story is set like centuries ago, it is still issues that we're dealing with today. And it was just a really powerful movie. Like, just thinking about it like brings me to tears, and there were so many happy, joyful moments and some really, really devastating, heartbreaking moments. So, and a lot of like, not a lot of twists, but like some twists that I just did not see coming, that I was like, ah! And it was amazing. So I can't wait to see that. And hopefully maybe this weekend I'll see 1917. That is the next movie on my list. I actually only have to see that, The Irishman, and Jojo Rabbit. So if I see 1917 this weekend, I'm leaving the two that I care the least about for last. So yeah, I don't know what I will get up to this weekend, but I will definitely bring you guys along with me. Okay, our mail just came, and I got some exciting stuff in the mail. The first thing I am so excited about, like so like proud and honored, but I applied to be in the benefit Club Pink, which is like their influencer program, and I got accepted, and oh my god, I just can't believe it at all. And so they just sent this little postcard to like confirm that you were accepted, and to keep an eye out for like a box of stuff in the next month, which I'm just like, what is my life? Like, this is so amazing, and you guys watching me make this possible for brands to even like acknowledge my existence. And I just, stuff like this just gets me so like freaked out and so excited. So whenever that comes, I will obviously show you guys what I get in there. But some stuff that I bought, and you guys know I've been trying not to buy stuff, but I got an order from ColourPop. So I have wanted 2 palettes from ColourPop since they came out, like last fall, and they were, one was either in stock and the other was out of stock, or they were both out of stock, and so I never got to buy them. I tried to buy them at Black Friday, Cyber Monday, throughout the holidays, on New Year's Eve they were doing a sale. Like, I could never get these freaking palettes, and they just, I think currently still, they're having 25% off. So that was a really great deal, and both palettes were in stock. So, oh my gosh, I am seeing these in person for the first time. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. This came so quickly. Like, I don't know how it came this quickly. I literally just ordered it 2 or 3 days ago, and it already has arrived. So I got the So Jaded palette, and this is one of their like bigger palettes. It has a bunch of colors, and this is a collaboration with Kathleen Lights. And then you guys know I've been dying to get the Flutterby palette. This is what I'm most excited about. And the packaging, like the box itself, it has like glitter on it. It's kind of like raised. It's really nice. So let's look at this. Oh good. And the palette, oops, the palette itself is also like that. So it has like those glitter and metallic effects on it. But once I saw that girl Shay do her live swatches on this palette, I knew it was like a palette made for me, because it's like all those purpley tones. Oh my god, it is stunning. This isn't even like the best lighting, but you can see these are like all the colors I love. I love like mauve-y, purpley tones. My mom is probably gonna be like, why didn't you get one of those for me? Because these are her colors as well. Oh my goodness. And I didn't do my makeup yet today because I knew I wanted to use one or both of these palettes. So let's look at the So Jaded. And I really like this. So it's kind of like a matte feel here, and then where the like gems are, it's like a little more like shiny and stuff like that. That's really pretty. And then, okay, so there's no mirror. It just says Kathleen Lights and ColourPop, which is fine. I just thought this was like the coolest combination of colors because it has a bunch of, to me, really unique shades. Like this one reminds me of Telepathy, the Super Shock shadow. Like there's some glittery ones. Oh my gosh, this color over here is amazing. Then there's like a lot of neutrals, but I just think it's like a really, really beautiful palette. Like this matte green, like you never see colors like that. So I'm super, super excited to play around with these, and to get them for 25% off, I thought was a good time to buy them. And like I said, these two are never in stock at the same time. So I was just like, oh, this has to happen. And I really haven't bought any other makeup other than this, so that is good. And then one of my dresses came in. I ordered a few dresses from Nordstrom. Obviously, I don't know how it'll like fit and stuff, but the wedding celebration that I told you guys about in last week's vlog, I'm still trying to figure out what to wear for like cocktail casual like attire. And so I ordered 2 dresses from Nordstrom. One of them came in. This is more like an off the shoulder. So I'll probably try it on, and if it like looks pretty good, I'll show you guys. And then hopefully the other dress will come in later this week. The one that I'm waiting on is the one that I really, really want to work out because it's like a halter neck and it's this beautiful floral pattern. And I had some Nordstrom notes, which are like their like bonuses or whatever for using their like rewards. So I had $45 in notes, which really helped me justify the prices of these dresses. And they just have such great return policies that I was like, if none of these work out, I can return them all. And if one or both of them work out, I will decide like what to do. But I'm just hoping that at least one of them works out because I don't have a lot of like nice dresses for stuff like that. Because like I said, I haven't been invited to a wedding like since I was a child. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see how this looks. I'll probably try it on before I do my makeup so I don't get like makeup all over it. So I'm trying on this dress and I think it looks really nice. I don't know if you can see, it hits like right at my knees basically. I don't have like a full length mirror that I can easily show you anything, but the color is gorgeous. My problem with these types of dresses is like you can't really like move your arms. I think it's really, really pretty though. I like showing like my collarbones and stuff like that. I think that's a really pretty cut, and this like ruching for like the stomach area I think is really flattering, and then you don't feel like you're just like so exposed and stuff like that. I think it definitely like hugs my curves nicely, gives me like that nice shape. So I think this might, I don't know, the shoulder thing I think is a big issue for me because if there's like music and dancing, I don't know how like free I will feel wearing this, but I really do like this. This is by Vince Camuto and I will link it below for you guys. And I'm wearing a size 12, which I would say I'm between a 10 and a 12 usually, and it feels like just enough extra fabric. Like if it was any smaller, I don't think it would be like as flattering. I would feel more like really tight. So this is like a nice fit, and yeah, I do really like it. It comes in a lot of colors, but it might honestly be a little too formal even for this. I don't know. I'm just so confused by the whole like cocktail casual thing. But this is my first option, and if the other one comes later in the week, I'll show you guys that as well. Hey you guys, so it's a few days later and I thought I would show you my other dress contender. This is so gorgeous. I can't take it. The fabric like feels amazing. Oh my gosh, the sun is coming in at the worst possible angle. Here, maybe you can actually see if I stand up on the steps, like the length of it. So it's basically, how many steps up do I have to go? It's basically to like my feet. So it's pretty like long, obviously. I feel like it fits me really well in the waist, but here in like the chest, it like gapes out like right here. And I don't know if that can be like fixed with alterations. Like, I'm pretty sure this fits me perfectly everywhere else. I also bought the smaller size. This is a 12, which I would say is my like typical size. And then the website, I got this on Nordstrom as well. It said if between sizes, size down. So I also got the 10. I have not tried that yet because this fits so like perfectly at my waist. I can't imagine like a smaller size working. I love this fabric. I love the neckline. I can move my arms. Like, I'm a free bird in this dress. I feel pretty. I just feel like myself. The other dress is so stunning. It's really, really figure flattering. And my mom was like, you need to wear that dress. Like, she was very adamant that that is the dress. But one, I think it's too formal for the event that I'm buying a dress for. This, I think, definitely is like cocktail casual. Like, it's a little more casual. I didn't show you guys the back, but it has kind of like a little keyhole and then the tie that could probably be tied better. But the only thing is this like weird gaping situation here. But at Nordstrom, they do have like, you get alteration credits if you're like a card holder, and I have $200 of alteration credits. So I don't know what they would need to do to this dress to make it fit me perfectly, but if I could make like this part fit me perfectly, this would be the dress. Like, no questions asked. I love it. I can see myself re-wearing it. The other dress is just really a specific occasion. Like, I would need to be going somewhere very like formal. To me, that's a very formal dress. Like, it's a cocktail dress, but it's like a dressy dress. So, and I can't like do much. Like, I want to be able to do this. Like, I'm just very like movement oriented person. So I just feel amazing in this dress. I love how it feels. It's so like silky. So if I can figure out this part, I will keep this dress and wear this dress to the wedding celebration in March. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I really do love the other dress, but I just think it's too formal for this occasion. And as like good as I felt in it, like I felt it was really flattering, I don't feel like I will feel super like confident in it in a way, because it is more like constricting and stuff. I can't just like be me and like all that stuff. So I'll probably keep this and figure out this top, but I just wanted to share this with you. So this is like a little clip. This is like days later after I filmed the other clip. So let's get on to the rest of the vlog. So I just filmed a get ready with me at my vanity using the Reiki skinny mirror and like the phone like magnetic thing, and I think it turned out well. I'm not sure. When I'm editing, obviously I'll figure it out, but if I can use this as like a get ready with me setup, it will just make my life so much easier. But as you can see, I have some bins back here. I am working on reorganizing my closet. It is a big ordeal and it's taking me forever, but I got those bins at Target. They're like a hefty, let me go and show you. Let's go on a little adventure over to my bed. But basically they are different sizes. This one is like nice and like tall, but also thin. And they have these great lids that are like taller than an average lid. And then I have like shorter ones that are like a third of that height. But don't mind the total disaster, but this is what I've done so far with like some of my like packing bags, like some toiletry bags, my packing cubes and stuff like that, my steamer. Then I have most of my packing cubes in here, and then my small like purses, clutches, and then most of my bigger purses. But then I have like nice purses that I don't want to stuff up in there, so I have to figure out how to organize those. But then in this part of my closet, that bin is all like memory stuff, like from I think high school mostly, maybe some college. And then this, I have no idea what's in there. I know that like box that's sticking out is a Barbie box, and then I have like some Hello Kitties in there, and I have no idea what else is in there. I hope it's not more purses because I already have too many. But yeah, so I'm gonna use those other ones to do like another 2 small ones and then like a big one like this is, so it's like every other one. And I just have like so much space, like it's like a tall space that I just don't utilize enough of it because it's like a weird setup. So I'm trying to figure this out. That's been my project this week, but just thought I would show these if they might be helpful to you, and I'll link them below at Target. The first movie I'm gonna watch today is The Peanut Butter Falcon. I'm so excited about this movie. It has Shia LaBeouf in it, and I'm just here for the Shia LaBeouf comeback. So can't wait to watch this. I've heard that it like gives you like all the emotions, and I'm just really excited. And I wanted to show you these chips that I've been trying. Chips or crisps, I guess is what they call them. But I discovered this brand randomly at Target. It's off the Eaten Path, which I love that. And I've mentioned it to you guys here and there, but I don't eat potatoes, or I try not to eat potatoes anymore. And so these have no potatoes in them. They're made with like chickpea flour, and this has purple sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are fine for me, just like white potatoes. If you look up nightshade vegetables, which sounds like really weird, they give me like inflammation, so, and they affect my allergies as well. So I try not to eat potatoes and like all sorts of other delicious things like peppers and stuff. So anyway, I've been trying to find something that satiates my chip like craving sometimes, and these are really good. The chickpea veggie crisps I especially like. These hummus crisps, the rosemary and olive oil flavor, these are very like a specific flavor. It's very like rosemary, and it kind of makes me think of Thanksgiving, which is fine, but I would say like for a chip substitute, get the chickpea veggie crisps. They're really good. They're lightly salted, and they don't make you like feel as bad because they're not like fried potato chips that are super salty. So I would recommend these, especially if you're trying to find like a healthier, in air quotes, like alternative. And I just chose to get them because they don't have potato in them. Peanut Butter Falcon was so good. Oh my god. Wow. Like, I was excited to see it, but I didn't know what to expect, and that is one of my like favorite movies I've ever seen. That was so good. Oh my god. Oh, it's so heartwarming. It's like sad and heartwarming. Like, it's a beautiful film. I feel like no one knew what it was. Like, Peanut Butter Falcon, what does that mean? And it's cool like when you find out what it means in the movie. But I think something like that does affect like how much people see the movie, and I wish more people saw it because it's an amazing story. Oh my god, I loved it, and I just love Shia LaBeouf so much. Oh my god, his movie Honey Boy, which will be devastating, that comes on Amazon Prime in, let's see, I think it's February 7th. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that, and I can't wait to see what other movies he will be in for the rest of his career, really. Like, he's just a super talented actor, and I'm really, really glad that he was able to get help with his mental illness, and like he's overcome a lot in his life. So it was really amazing to see him in this, and oh my god, it's just the most heartwarming movie I've ever seen. I love it so much. So check out Peanut Butter Falcon. I think you would really, really love it. And this is like the exact type of movie I wanted to watch today, like something that just made me really happy, and or had like a good story or something. Like I have other like more like sad movies that I could watch, and I might watch The Farewell tonight, but I will probably watch Hustlers. What time is it? Like 4:30, something like that. Yeah, 4:30. So the night is not even started, still the afternoon, so I could watch 2 movies tonight, but I know The Farewell will deeply, deeply shatter me, I'm pretty sure, because you guys know my pop-up passed away only a few months ago, like in August of 2019, and The Farewell is about like a grandmother passing away. So I don't know. I've been putting off seeing it because I know it will really affect me, but I have been wanting to watch it, so we'll see. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, whenever I can do whatever I want, it's like I almost like get paralyzed with having too many options. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but whenever I do something exciting, I'll let you know. I just filmed an Amazon must-haves video that I've been wanting to film for a while, and so I was glad I checked that off my list. And now I'm going to do a quick Target trip. Usually at Target, I order stuff online for pickup in store because sometimes they'll do like exclusive deals that you can only get if you order online, which usually includes picking up in store. So it's really, really convenient. And sometimes they even give you like little freebies in your pickup order. Like they gave some Good and Gather date and nut bar and raisins. So they just give me so many reasons to want to do the pickup in store, and it limits my impulse buying, so it's just good for a lot of reasons. But they don't let you order like anything cold or frozen, so I've been wanting to get some different things in that section, and I want to get more of those plastic bins for my mom that I showed you in my closet, and a bigger one that I think will work for my like duffel bags and stuff. So I'm just gonna go there quickly and then probably pick up something for dinner because it's 5:45 now, and I know by the time I'm done at Target I'll probably be a little bit hungry. So that's kind of my plan, and then come back here and probably watch Hustlers. So that's what I'm thinking right now. We'll see what happens, but I'm excited to go and get some of these things at Target because I'll show you when I get them, but they're so lame, but I'm like so excited about it. They only had some of the stuff that I was really excited to get. I'm very, very glad they had this at least. I got the Oatly oat milk barista edition. So this is like their answer to creamer, or like half and half. And I've been really wanting to try oat milk. I've heard great things. And this is actually what they're using in the Starbucks drinks that have oat milk. That hasn't become like widely available, but this is what they're using in it. So I've been curious to try it in my Nespresso, so that will be fun. And then I found this recipe for overnight chia seed chocolate pudding that I've been wanting to make. So I got the Simply Balanced, which is like a Target brand, black chia seeds. They had the agave and the raw, which had a $1 coupon on it, and then it was 20% off on Target Circle. So I got it for $2 off, which saved a lot because this was I think originally $5. This is $5, the Oatly, so it's expensive. So we'll see how that goes. And then I got this Purely Elizabeth nut butter granola, the chocolate peanut butter flavor, to go on top of the chia seed stuff. I've been just curious to have that as like a breakfast option. So that's what I got for that recipe. And then I was mostly excited, like secondarily excited about getting these Good and Gather fresh vegetables. 50% off on Target Circle. So the ones that I wanted were the sweet potato cubes and the butternut squash, but there was like a bunch of options. Butternut squash is so delicious, but it is a biatch to chop up. Same with sweet potatoes. So I was excited to get them for like $1.50, but they don't have them at my store. So tomorrow I'll probably go to the other Target where it says they're in stock. So this is just an amazing, amazing deal. Sometimes you can get these like crazy deals through Target Circle. So always check this before you go shopping at Target. But very excited to make this chia seed stuff and use this in my coffee tomorrow probably. I just finished watching Hustlers, another amazing movie. Jennifer Lopez really was snubbed for Best Supporting Actress. Like, honestly, she should be considered the leading actress of this movie because she carried this movie. She was incredible. Like, literally mesmerizing in this role, and really, really fantastic movie. Like, similar to Little Women, but like, obviously the subject is not like the same, but just like another female-centric story. And again, this movie wasn't like the most talked about movie or the most seen movie, and at least these movies are being made and sharing female stories and perspectives on all different things. Like, this is about strippers and it's based on true events, which I don't think I realized before watching this movie. And yeah, it's a really, really, really interesting movie. I feel like this would be a like fascinating double picture with The Big Short, because that is about like how like the Wall Street guys of the world were just like spending money like crazy, 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 and then it all came crashing down. And The Big Short is more like the male perspective, and then this movie is like a different perspective from a female point of view, and it's very interesting stuff. So I would definitely recommend Hustlers for sure. And yeah, so I've just had a great movie weekend, and now I don't know if I'll like watch YouTube videos, or there's a show on Netflix that my friend Jules told me about last night called The Circle, and I don't know how many seasons it is. I'm trying to look that up now, but it's basically like a fake like reality show. Yeah, social media competition. Is it a fake reality show? Or is it real? Is it real? Status and strategy collide in this social experiment and competition show where online players flirt, befriend, and catfish their way toward $100,000. I think this is an actual competition. Now I have to watch this. What? I thought this was like a fictional show. Okay, now I'm intrigued. So I'm gonna check this out. Apparently it just came out in 2020. So there's only one season, but I'm gonna see what this is all about, because I thought it was like a fictional show with that premise. But if it's actually like a competition show, that'll be even more interesting because these are real people. Whoa, I had no idea. So I'm gonna check that out. Let me know if you guys have watched it, because this seems very interesting. Holy shit, you guys. The Circle is so good. Oh my god. So it reminds me of like Real World or something like that, but they don't like physically interact with each other. They just like do messaging like through basically like a TV, but like chatting like online. And oh my god, the first episode like cliffhanger was so good. If you like any reality show and like MTV and stuff like that, I think you will really like The Circle. I cannot wait to tell Alyssa about this. She is going to freaking love it. So it's already like midnight, but my parents still aren't home from the city and I'm like wired watching this, so I'm gonna keep watching it until I get like too tired to stay up. But that's a really good sign for a TV show to like, I don't want to go to sleep. I want to keep watching it. So it seems like a really bingeable show for sure. Good morning, you guys. So I'm making my breakfast right now, and my coffee, I decided to do a hazelnut Nespresso pod. I'm loving the toffee nut creamer. It's not too sweet. I use it like basically instead of sugar in my drink, and it gives just like a little hint of that toffee nut kind of caramely cozy flavor. I finished up the Ready Whip sweet foam. This stuff is amazing. I need to repurchase that today because it gives like that like wonderful layer of like sweet cream. So that's also like a sweetener in my drink, and oh god, I just love it. And then I'm trying the Oatly Barista like creamer substitute for the first time today. I gave it a little taste and it's definitely more creamy, and it has like kind of like an oatmeal or like oat flavor. So I don't think it will really affect the flavor of my coffee, but hopefully it will replace that like nice creaminess. I'm not trying to go dairy free or anything, but I do like to limit my dairy where I can, and so trying that out. And I love my mug. This is one my sister picked out for me, I think 2 Christmases ago from the Constitution Center. And then I made the chia pudding last night. So it basically is the recipe that I showed you guys, and I'll have that link below. So I tasted it a little bit this morning, and I've never had chia before, so it's definitely like a different texture. It is kind of like gelatinous. So I'm gonna have that and then sprinkle some of this like Purely Elizabeth granola on it, which I think will give like a nice different like texture variation. And they said you could put like fruit and stuff like that on it, but for today I'm gonna try this combo, and I'm gonna watch a little more of The Circle. I'm addicted. All my dreams were about The Circle last night, and I can't wait to see what happens because I watched 3 episodes and it was on a cliffhanger, so I'm gonna go and do that. My Nespresso pod little thing that goes on the right side of the machine is full, so I have these recycling bags from Nespresso. So they like pre-label it, and you just fill it up with your empty pods and send it back, and they recycle them. So if you have an Nespresso, you can get these for free off their website, and it's just a way to be more sustainable with this like single use. I think it's all metal actually, so that's really cool and nice that they provide that service. I'm trying to be good and multitask a little bit while I watch The Circle, but I got this large bin last night at Target. It's like designed for underbed storage, but I got it to put up in my closet, and it fits like these little like cutouts at the top fit the hefty ones I already bought perfectly. Like it's incredible. So I put my like duffel bags and like some of my totes in this big one, and so I'm going to put that on like that section and then stack the bins on top of that. So I was like so excited to discover that this works out so perfectly and just keeps things much more organized than I had them before. So very excited that I discovered all these bins because it's helping me get my shit together for my closet. I think I'm at a good stopping place for now, so I put my extra sheets in one of the taller ones, and then above that I have all my wigs, and then I have purses, clutches, my packing cubes. This is my duffel bags and tote bags, more like packing cubes and like toiletry bags, and my steamer. And then that is my like Disney stuff, so my like fanny pack, my different ears. And it's hard to put one of the tall ones, like wedge it up there, so I would need to get like more of those shorter ones that are easier to maneuver. But I think this is what I'm gonna do for today with the supplies that I have. I put all the stuff that was over there in the first place. That's all like memory stuff, like journals that I've had, pictures, tons and tons of stuff, and it's really heavy, so ideally I wouldn't want to put it up there anymore because it's hard to get down. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with that, but for now this is a lot easier to look at and also like find stuff and everything. So this is going pretty well, but I am like sweating, so I'm just going to take a little break, keep watching The Circle. It's so entertaining, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I pretty much just watched The Circle all day. I'm almost done with it, and it's really, really good. I would definitely recommend it if you want to watch something new on Netflix and you like reality shows. I think it's really interesting and just a really like addictive show to watch. And then my mom and I rewatched, well, she watched it for the first time and I rewatched Peanut Butter Falcon. I loved it so much. I was like, you have got to watch this. And with the Fandango Now rental, you get it for 48 hours after you start watching. So we could still watch it today. And it was just as good the second time. I really, really love the movie. If you have any interest in seeing a really like heartwarming, just beautiful story, definitely check out the Peanut Butter Falcon. And then if you guys follow the news at all, this is like weekly when I'll be posting this, but such a tragedy happened with the helicopter that Kobe Bryant and his daughter and other parents and their children were on, and it's just, I think, really shaken everyone up. And so I was probably gonna vlog more today, but we pretty much just stayed in and just like reflected on that. And it's hard to imagine losing two people in any family, like from one tragic event. And like, I'm not even super into like basketball or anything, but it just rattled me so much just to hear of his sudden passing, let alone his and his daughter's passing. So my heart just absolutely breaks for their family and for the other families affected by this. And it just proves that you never know like when it's your last day, and just to love and appreciate every moment and the times you have with our loved ones. So yeah, it was just really, really a huge shock, I think, to everyone. And yeah, so not to end it on a sad note, but I just wanted to like address that because it has been something on a lot of our minds today. And I know I don't put out these videos like right away, but I'm sure it's something that will still be just as hard to believe even a week from now, let alone like months, years from now. I can't believe he's actually gone, and he's such like a legendary basketball player in person. So yeah, it's just really, really sad. But I hope you guys had a good weekend and are having a good weekend. I think I'm going to post this on Saturday, so I hope you're having an awesome one, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.